All right, here's helping the cook, the first sub-quest recipe for disaster complete. So now we just need to keep it on going. I have my cat out so we can grow him for when we go do Evil Dave, but happy to get started on recipe for disaster and get them myth gloves. Alrighty, here's probably one of the easiest recipe for disaster quests, but freeing the goblins is complete. So now that we got that, then we got some levels, but it's not really too necessary. So now we have freeing the cook done, and we have obviously that's to start the quest. Then we have freeing the goblins done. So making progress. We're getting there. We're getting there. It won't take too long to get these myth gloves. All right, that one was annoying. I just hate those underwater quests, but make sure we don't eat it by mistake. But here's freeing Pirate Pete complete. Get some more random levels, but that is halfway done. Halfway done. We need to go get our cat back out. I didn't want to take him underwater because you never know what's going to happen to your pets, but halfway done. Halfway there. All right, forgot to bring my little kitty along, but here is Scratch Iogi, Ugly, Scratch Ugly done. So just a couple more left. All right, I somehow lost my kitten somewhere along the way, so that kind of sucks, but I didn't have it grown for that long anyway. But here is the dwarf done, so that leaves us just with Evil Dave. That's our last quest that we need to get done our myth gloves. Oh, nice. 1K Slayer XP gets a little 9. Nice. So all we need to do is Evil Dave. Now, quick tip for you guys. I've done Recipe for Disaster multiple times, and I did it one time with a kitten. I did Evil Dave with a kitten, and I kid you not, it must have took me probably 2 hours because obviously you have to get lucky, but it took so long because when you're using the kitten to kill the like the little mice down there that drop the spices or whatever it is to boost. When you kill them, you have a significantly, very, very more significant higher chance of actually killing the rat. So doing it with a kitten literally turns like I would say like a 20-minute quest if you get good RNG into like a literally hour and a half long quest. So I would recommend anybody, even though this I'm gonna get my kitten back. Even though this is the last quest I need for Myth Gloves, even though it is the last quest, we're gonna go train for a while. We're just gonna go get our strength and attack up. We're gonna get our attack to 50, our strength up, whatever. We're just gonna sit at rock crabs with the kitten, and I'm gonna wait till it's grown to a cat to do Evil Dave because I'm gonna have to train my stats anyway. So I think it makes much more sense to just go train for a little while, and then that way, once he's fully grown, we can just bang out Evil Dave. I'll just use a combat bracelet because they have the same stats anyway. But yeah, so that's the plan right now. We're just gonna train. I think it takes like 3 hours or something for your cat to grow. So we'll just train for a little while. Rock crabs, no big deal. Bring some sardines to feed the kitten or whatever. And then once that's fully grown, we'll bang out Evil Dave. So just a quick tip, guys: don't do Evil Dave with a kitten. I mean, it's doable, but it's really, really toxic. It takes so long. So I would just do other stuff in the meantime till your kitten is grown, and then you can go bang it out, no problem. All right, so we finally got the stew required after we grew our cat. So that's Evil Dave done, and that should be it for Myth Gloves, I think. I mean, I could be wrong, but that'd be awkward, wouldn't it? But yeah, 44 cooking, sick. All right, so Myth Gloves should be complete. Let's go check our little cool bank downstairs. Let's double check and make sure I'm not an idiot. So here we go. Come on, nice. All right, buy items, Myth Gloves. Hey, Myth Gloves achieved. Let's go. All right, here's dig site complete. So now that dig site's complete, that we're just getting some requirements for Monkey Madness. We're just getting some requirements for Desert Treasure out of the way. So when we do eventually go for Prayer, Restless Ghost, Priest, and Peril, we have all the crappy quests done. So maybe the few next, we'll see. All right, here's the few done on the baby pure. Happy to get this one done. No, it's not a requirement for DT, but it definitely helps with some early thieving levels. You get level 30 thieving, then you get a ton of XP for thieving. You need 53 for Desert Treasure anyway. And then, yep, there it is. Okay. So, yep, that got us all the way up to 37 thieving, and we can now blackjack, which is the quickest way to get your thieving level up for Desert Treasure. So, this is, I wouldn't say you have to do this to do Desert Treasure, but definitely, definitely helps a ton. I just did the Varaka Museum quiz. This is a great way to get your early Hunter and Slayer levels. I'm already 9 Slayer from like a previous quest, but look, that got me to 13 Slayer. It gets you automatically from level 1 to 9, so it's still definitely worth doing. But when you go over here to Desert Treasure, there's a 10 Slayer requirement. So we just banged that one out. Now we're probably going to work on some other stats off stream. And then the only quest we really have left to do is the Troll Stronghold, Priest and Pearl, Temple of Ikov. I can do Temple of Ikov without prayer, but I'm gonna need to get prayer if I want to go for Desert Treasure. I'm not sure when I'm gonna go for Desert Treasure, if I'm gonna do it right away or not. But we will see because I want to have fun on the baby pier while I have it. But I'm just kind of getting it out of the way, so when I do want to do Desert Treasure, I can just kind of go do it. I don't have to do the dig site, then do Tourist Trap. All that's already done, which is really nice. So I'm pretty happy about that. Hey guys, want to let you know that I am about to hit 50 fire making. Sorry, spoiler alert. But I wanted to show you guys my fire making method real quick. This is one of those skills, after getting 99 on my main, you just gotta bang out. And instead of grabbing the logs and running all the way up here and making one big line with fires, this is the fastest way you could possibly do it. So what you do is you come to the bank, right, and you grab your logs. Step on this little dot right here. Step on this. You'll see like a little dot. You step right here. Now what you do is you light a log, wait for him to light it, and then you light it real quick again, step up 2 tiles, light it, and you can one tick it. See how he's like not like bending down to light the fire? There's 50 fire making coming in, but see how he's not bending down to light the fire? This makes it much, much faster, and you don't have to run all the way up and like, use energy potions and stuff when you run out of run. This is how I got 3.5 million fire making XP in one day on my main when I was grinding out 99, just wanted to get it over with. This is one of those tedious skills that you're just gonna have to get over. But look, every time 2 steps, light 2 logs, and then once you get to the top here, you click one over, light one, and then watch. So I'm lighting all these logs. I'm just one ticking, I'm making sure that I'm not waiting too long in between ticks for him to bend down and have to light it. And this is, I'm pretty sure, the fastest fire making, especially when you're using like redwood logs. But I'm only using maple because I just need 50 for Desert Treasure. But watch, when I run out of logs, you come exactly back to the bank. It's literally the perfect like tick, whatever. Even if you're new, this isn't too hard to learn. It just takes some getting used to. So watch, boom, bank. I'm already back at the bank on my last log. Then I just step 2 here, and then do the same exact thing. Same exact thing. 1, 2, take 2 steps forward, and you can actually line it up with the fires. One tick, and this is how I do fire making. It's how I grind it out 50 really fast. It's honestly it's extremely fast, guys. So instead of just remember this method. Instead of going like here and then getting all your logs out and then running all the way like up here to start letting your fire, so that way it's one big line. That's a way where you can kind of use a little bit of tick manipulation. So I can't even speak, to train your skills much faster. And remember, you're lining up perfectly with the bank when you come back on that last log. And that's the same thing for this next line I would have done if I had to get a higher fire making level. It would have been the same exact thing on the way back. You would have ended right here, and you just bank. And then you step back to this little log right here on this rock. So I just wanted to show you guys how I got my fire making up. It is the quickest method in the game, especially when you're just trying to get a certain requirement. So I thought that was cool to show you guys how I got my fire making up so quickly, and the best training method for it. You could also do Wintertodt. I obviously did Wintertodt on accounts like my Hardcore Ironman, stuff like that. You'll make really good money at Wintertodt, but if you're just trying to grind fire making, you just want to get it over with, this is definitely the way to go. This knocks Wintertodt. This like destroys Wintertodt when it comes to XP per hour, especially at higher logs. So wanted to give you guys a quick update on the hardcore. So we went over to the agility pyramid, just kind of AFKing a little bit, and did the agility pyramid. We actually got 70k, which was extremely helpful. I mean, we put pretty much all the money into feathers because as I'm making the baby pier, I want to AFK this guy as much as I can. I haven't been playing the hardcore really at all too much. I kind of put it on hold just for a little while because that account's not going to take long to make anyway. But I wanted to get more feathers so that way, we can stay here for a while. We're sitting at 69 fishing, so we can get to the fishing guild, which is nice. But yeah, so I've been playing the hardcore here and there. But you can do the agility pyramid at 50, like 2, 53 agility, even 50, no problem. I mean, I know a lot of people say wait till you're 75 full graceful, you won't fail. But if you're looking for early game money on an Ironman, especially, I'm telling you what, I got up there no problem. 70k, I still had like half an inventory of food and like 6 Wither skins left. I was good. I just left because I gotta go in a little bit, but for all you Ironmen that are having trouble making money, I mean, you don't need 75 agility, 80 agility with full graceful to go do the agility pyramid. I did it at 50, and honestly, it helps a ton. I was able to buy some runes last time I went. This time I just bought a bunch of feathers so I can barb fish. So definitely probably one of the best early game money makers for hardcore when it comes to that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that the hardcore is still in progress. All right, guys, I wanted to throw this in there. Here's me completing Client of Korend. This wasn't planned. I wasn't gonna do this quest, but I am currently 37 thieving, and in order to blackjack, I need to be 45, I believe. So what I'm doing is, we got some levels. Oh man, what do I? Oh, I guess I was putting the thieving, huh? Oh, it's only 500. But yeah, this was unplanned. The reason I'm doing this is because wait, doesn't it? Oh wait, oh here it is. God, I'm such a noob. Oh, I guess you can do Hosidius. So now I just got a 20% Hosidius house favor right off the bat. Right off the bat, if you look at my favors, I already have 20% Hosidius. You need 15% to steal from the stalls, the fruit stalls. You can go do Pyramid Plunder. This is by no means a requirement when it comes to starting a baby. Sorry about that Windows update. You do not need to do this in order to get your thieving level. All we need to do is get to 42, I think, for Temple of Ikov and 53 for Desert Treasure. But I personally don't want to do Pyramid Plunder. I don't really like Pyramid Plunder. It bores me, and I'm not gonna get one level good to Master Farmer because I'll just fail too much. But these fruit stalls are one of the best methods you can actually do. So I'm gonna run over there. Excuse me. I'm gonna run over there and get 45 thieving, probably about an hour, maybe even less. And that way I can just go blackjack the rest of my way to 53 thieving. But I wanted to throw this in there because this was not. This is. I want to reiterate. This is not a requirement. You do not have to do this. I think it's one of the more efficient ways because it's like a 10-minute, very, very simple, easy quest. You just have to run and talk to 5 people, and you automatically get to 20%. So it's not like you have to go push the farms or anything. I'm actually going the wrong way, but yeah, I wanted to throw this in there for you guys as another option of thieving when you're trying to get the levels for Desert Treasure, because obviously you want to get Desert Treasure done. And after I get my thieving level, I did just hit 40 range. Well, I'm 41 now, but I have the requirements for Temple of Ikov, so we'll bang out Temple of Ikov after I get my thieving up a bit. And that's the last quest I can do with keeping my prayer at level 1. So this is kind of goes back to what I was mentioning. I'm not sure when I want to do DT, but when I do want to do it, I just have to bang out a couple prayer quests. So, it's really nice, and I'm almost done like everything I need to be done currently. So whenever I do feel like, oh yeah, let's go do DT, I can just do it. So, but I did want to stop and show you guys, this option of thieving and how you can just get 20% house favor really quickly, and you can just go steal from a couple stalls and get really good XP rates, and it's a lot less, I guess, quick intensive than some of the other methods out there. All right, guys. So here are the fruit stalls I was talking about. They're right over here, right above Sand Crabs, right? That building you usually go to reset. There's the Sand Crabs Bank. And you want to get these guard dogs trapped in this house. They are aggressive, so they'll pretty much just attack you, open the door, make them follow you in there, and close them in there. Pretty simple stuff. But yep, you sit here and click. That's how easy a thieving method is, and it's one of the best methods to get to 45. You can go do Pyramid Plunder if you want. There are other methods. There are other methods to doing this, but I really think this is one of the most beneficial and easygoing ways to do it. The Chronic Current quest, like I said earlier, is a very simple quest, and it gives you the house favor. You don't even need to go get the house favor. You literally have the house favor by doing the quest to do this, and you get really good XP per hour. And you sit here and click. You just AFK for a little while till you're 45, and then you can go blackjack and get really good XP rates, and then you can bang out 53 thieving very, very easily. I feel like this is one of those thieving methods not many people know about, so I thought it was definitely something I wanted to mention in this video. And if you have any questions about it, please just let me know, and I'll be happy to go over different methods of doing this. Some people like to run back and forth like this, but I think they updated the timers. It used to be a little bit longer. See how this one spawns? I get over here, and by the time I get over here, this one's already spawned. It used to be different. It used to be I picked that one, then I picked this one, and this one's still not spawned. But I think they updated the timer, so I think just sitting here and just clicking this one is the best thing you can do. So definitely wanted to mention that, and I hope you guys try this out because honestly, it's very, very easy, and I can't tell you how easy it is. I love it. I love it so much better than Master Farmer. All right, here is 50 or 50. I wish, man. What am I thinking? There is 45 thieving. We can now do bandit thugs and Polnovich. That means we can go blackjack, which increases our XP per hour significantly. But there goes all the requirements we need for Temple of Ikov, so we'll do that probably in a little bit here. And then we'll also probably do Dwarf Cannon. My HP is really low for my level, so I probably shouldn't use a cannon, but
because I'm probably going to splash my mage and alch for the most part, but we'll play it by ear. If I end up getting DT done in my mage up, I can just burst my the Monkey Madness 1 tunnels. I just have to do Monkey Madness, which I already have all the requirements for. But here is the account, how it's looking right now, and making some serious gains. Only this account's probably what 2 or 3 days old, so making some serious gains. And we already have all the requirements for Temple Vikov, DT, yada yada, all that good stuff. So let's just see what we're gonna do next. All right. Well, here is Temple of Vikov done, and honestly, that was really not that bad. Temple of Vikov's not a bad quest, but I think I'm just gonna go do Restless Ghost and Priest and Peril, especially if I want to do some fun off, like deep wilderness stuff with the stream and stuff like that. I'm gonna need prayer. I'm not gonna go out there with one prayer, so it can still be a baby peer with prayer. So what I'm gonna do is now I'm just gonna go do Restless Ghost really quick, and I'm gonna go try and bang out Priest and Peril tonight. So hopefully we can get them both done and start the prayer grind, and then those are both, Priest and Pearl's a requirement for Desert Treasure, but as you can see here, let me find Desert Treasure. We're almost there. We just need Priest and Pearl and Troll Stronghold, which we need Prayer for Troll Stronghold anyway. But yeah, then we just need 50 Magic and 53 Thieving. So we're really close, honestly. I don't think I can do Desert Treasure with these stats, but I'll get them up no problem. So just got to keep making progress. That's all we gotta do. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. Just want to do a quick voiceover to let you know it's going to be the end. I know we've been making so much progress on all the accounts we're playing on right now that it's kind of hard to know when I'm going to end the video. But I appreciate you all watching. Remember, please feel free to come by my Twitch. That's twitch.tv/pulloutking with a zero. I try to stream there every night during the week, and on the weekends I do the best I can. I'm going to be, especially for Labor Day weekend on Tuesday, I'm going to have a big stream. Maybe we'll bang out DT on the baby pier, but this is going to be the end of the video. Tons of progress made, especially on the baby pure, and we have some really good content coming up for the hardcore, for the main, and for the baby pure. So stay tuned for that. I'm not going to reveal my hunter level because I'm going to leave you guys guessing. So thank you for watching this video, and I please feel free to leave a like and drop a comment down below. And hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. Stay safe with whatever you do, and I hope to see you guys in the stream.